This is the biggest news regarding Portugal immigrants. Always you are in search of good news, but unfortunately there were bad news more. You was waiting this news, especially those immigrants who wanted to renew their resident card and they were not able to get any information, and they wanted to travel to their home country, and they were also worried that their passport application will also affect if their resident card will not be renewed. More deteriorated factor among TRC renewal for Portugal immigrant was that immigration department was not giving any information to the immigrants of Portugal. I think they had complete right, they had complete by law, they must be informed that your card when will be renewed. And now looking after getting first card, they are also in trouble and they are not renewing their resident card. Normally, when you see European countries, you feel difficulties up to first resident card. When you got resident card, renewal became little bit easier because you became almost 50% their nationals. Resident card mean one country wants you to stay, wants you to work, wants you to pay tax, and wants you to apply for the passport. That's why when card is expired, they are liable to renew their resident card. All stories are coming from Aima, and also I will also inform good news and also with additional information that why Aima is not intentionally was not renewing a resident card. Even they gave you 1 year relaxed compensation period, but in that period also you was not able to travel overseas. One person asked, you can go to Africa, you can go to USA if you have US visa, but you cannot come back in resident card of Portugal because your card is expired. So good news is that Aima, after many days, this is the point why Aima is not giving information. Why many days? Why Canada give on daily basis information to their immigrants? Even they are more tight. They are making more strict rules in these days. You listen my channel, you will understand. But they are giving information, and if person listening that information, he will never lose any immigration of Canada. Now go back to the Portugal. After many days, Aima itself informed about TRC renewal. It means immigration department is telling, we did not forget you, we remember you, and we knew that we have to renew lot of resident card, and we knew you were worried. The last statement of Aima was that, because that's very interesting to share last statement of Aima, in which they told that resident card renewal, we have no time, and we are processing first time resident card of immigrants. We have huge backlog of first resident card applications. We are being instructed by the government to finish the backlog. We close Article 88, Article 89 to clear this 600,000 backlog of applications. And now if you just assess the current numbers of the immigrants, almost 100,000 to the 200,000, which is down, and it brought down by Aima Immigration Department from 600,000. Looking that Aima now confessing that their workload has been decreased. This is the evidence they gave, issued such statement. Please listen this clip, these 4 minutes essentially, because you will know all procedure, how your cards will be renewed, or Aima is planning. We still believe that Aima will be serious in this announcement. They told that we will inform you by any way. I think they will inform by registered number. This is additional information which you have given to the Aima. they will inform you by registered email which you have given during file locking or during getting first resident card. And they are telling, telling to the immigrant that resident card will be renewed by IRN office. Mean it's clear now that online renewal is finished. Why they are finished, I tell you now. Aima has, I think, reservation. A lot of people are living in Portugal, and there were fake cases came out, scammers came out. They were not even present in Portugal and they were renewing their resident card online. That's why they were not renewing your resident card. They were delaying your renewal of resident card, and that is one of the main reason they gave you 1 year compensation period, that 1 year expiry will be valid. But that expiry will not was not helpful for the resident card holders, because most of them, which I saw their statements which they told in the YouTube, they want to move to their home country to see their parents, to see their families, because families are not getting appointment and their families are not coming to Portugal. They wanted to see their children, they wanted to see their parents. Lot of mishappening in their home countries, like death of any significant relative or selling of the property. They knew that when they will go back, some people did mistake. They went back and they were not able to enter Portugal once again. All their immigration time was wasted. And one person asked a question in my YouTube channel, Africa. I want to go to Africa. Can I, with expired resident card? I will say no. Don't do this mistake. This is the biggest mistake in your life. You can go to United States even if you have visa, but you cannot come back by expired resident card to the Portugal. Your resident card will not travel you. Your passport will travel you, because this card is nothing. This card is expired for overseas countries. Now IRN also informing that they will start calling people from August 2024. Mean that the cards whose were expired in August 2024, they will be called earlier, and the September 2024, the cards the people were expired, they will be called later. Mean that you will be called by IRN office for face-to-face interaction, which is essential now, which is indispensable. This is the new rules of Aima, that the person who is renewing resident card, he has to present himself face-to-face to IRN officer. So IRN will contact you in chronological sequence. Mean that your date of expiry is earlier, you will be called earlier for interview. And if you are later, definitely you will be called according to your expired date of resident card. Therefore, I think you must prepare your documents required for the renewal of the resident card. Thank you very much for the listening.